One of the quietest pains in life is believing we're not enough. We look at someone else's success, their confidence, or their talent and think, I can never be like them. But we forget that a tiny, seemingly useless seed can grow into a massive tree that gives shade to thousands. Today's story is for anyone who has ever felt small, insignificant, or unimportant. So please, listen carefully, because sometimes a single story can shift your entire mindset. In a peaceful village lived a boy named Oliver. He was kind, hardworking, and always tried to do his best, but he had a weakness. He always thought he was too small compared to everyone else. When his friend Lucas won medals, Oliver felt unworthy. When his cousin Ava spoke with confidence, he felt silent and weak. Even when his classmates played sports, he would think, I'm not fast, I'm not strong, I'm a nobody. These thoughts slowly stole the spark from his heart. One day, an old gardener named Uncle Rowan came to the village. People said he could bring life from even the most barren soil. When Oliver met him, he confessed sadly, Uncle, everyone around me is so talented. I'm just too small. Uncle Rowan smiled warmly and said, Meet me by the garden tomorrow morning. The next day, Oliver arrived. Uncle Rowan handed him the seeds. One was big and the other was tiny. He said, Plant both of them, then just watch. Oliver planted them side by side. Days passed. The big seed sprouted first, growing tall and strong. The tiny seed showed nothing. Oliver felt a wave of disappointment, but Uncle Rowan simply said, Patience. Not every miracle appears overnight. Weeks later, the tiny seed finally broke through the soil. It grew slowly but steadily. Days turned into months, and soon, that tiny seed grew into a beautiful tree heaven, stronger and greener than the one from the big seed. Oliver stared in complete surprise. How is this even possible? He asked. Uncle Rowan explained gently, because smaller seeds often have to grow deeper roots. They take their time. They struggle more underground, but when they finally rise, they rise stronger. Then he looked right at Oliver and said, You think you're too small, but maybe, just maybe, you're busy growing your roots. A wave of understanding washed over Oliver. He wasn't weak. He wasn't slow. He was just growing at his own pace, building a foundation. From that day on, he stopped comparing himself to anyone. He focused on his own journey, learning, practicing, and improving step by step. Months later, Oliver became the best problem solver in the entire school. Teachers trusted him. Students admired him. And whenever someone asked, How did you become so confident? Oliver would smile and say, I wasn't small. I was just a seed growing deeper roots. Remember this. Some people bloom fast. Others bloom strong. But in the end, everyone blooms. Never doubt your own journey. Your time is coming. Thank you for watching.